Britain's obesity crisis is costing the NHS more than £5 billion a year, with experts warning the service could be swamped if action is not taken.
Well, in a series of 4 special reports, we're following 4 people on a mission to lose excess weight to find out if diets could hold the key to easing some of that pressure. Sky's Adele Robinson reports.
I'm about to sit down for a very large Christmas dinner.
A season of indulgence, now perhaps an uncomfortable memory.
I'm having a bit of a food coma moment as we have eaten so much today.
We're having roast leg of lamb, homemade Yorkshire puddings, trifle for dessert.
But a new year with 4 people on 4 different diets over 3 weeks will test the realities of a multi-billion-pound dieting industry.
What's the driving force? What is it you want to achieve?
My husband and I want to have children.
I think that I'm working on borrowed time.
Very much aware of sort of the long-term impact and vanity as well.
When I was pregnant,
Yeah.
I was lighter than I am now.
These are all skin tags. Can you see those skin tags? And this tells me that there is a chance of developing diabetes. Yeah.
Stage 1, a consultation with weight management specialist Dr. Rajaswaran. All 4 are clinically obese, but it's the news each are subsequently given that shocks.
There's a darkening of the axilla, which is armpit, that tells me there's a problem with insulin resistance.
For Philip, the possible early stages of diabetes.
It certainly makes it real. As I say, it's not something that has actually been physically told me before by a physician, so I think it's something that does make it touch home.
For Safira, a high chance of diabetes and the risk of infertility.
And that's worrying because I want to lose weight so that my husband and I can start having children. So if there's a risk that we can't because of my weight, that's just devastating.
So I'm going to have a listen to your chest and feel your tummy.
Michelle, very high blood pressure alongside already diagnosed diabetes. She needs immediate treatment.
Complications of diabetes could include kidney problems, blindness, heart attack, strokes, chronic ulcers, amputations.
The high blood pressure, I've never really had high blood pressure before, so that's definitely a new one. And the possibility of getting cancer through weight gain is frightening.
Now listen to the back of your chest.
And Howell, it's similar.
There's a high chance of developing type 2 diabetes, cancers, cirrhosis of the liver, and depression, arthritis, sleep apnea. So the number of serious problems related to weight.
It's quite shocking actually. I didn't realise that was something that I was. It was such a serious problem. But yeah, that's something I'll definitely have to look into pretty much straight away, I think.
Figures released last year show the number of obesity-related hospital admissions rose from just under 30,000 in 2003 to over 290,000 in 2013. And obesity costs the NHS £5.1 billion every year. Compare that with a UK diet industry estimated to be worth over £2 billion. An industry bombarding us with dieting advice at every turn, and yet, against a backdrop of an ever-increasing health service bill, the Health Secretary says part of the answer lies in early prevention.
I think the real area that we need to focus more on is childhood obesity. I think this shocking statistic that 9% of children enter primary school obese, clinically obese, 19% leave primary school obese. That is just not acceptable, and we have to do a lot more.
The next stage is to pick one diet each for 2015. For Philip, with the threat of diabetes, it's now about securing the future with his family. Adele Robinson, Sky News.
And that story and dieting in general is the subject of today's Sky News debate.
Are diets a waste of time? It's as blunt as that, today's questions. Are we all a bit too obsessed with our body image? It's coming up at 10:30. You can join in too. Tweet us at Sky News or at Colin Brazier. Sky Colin Brazier, that's right, isn't it? Thank you. Or you have lots of followers, I don't. Or email news@sky.com.
Please follow Colin. Cheer him up. You're watching Sky News.